there, this is Tata with Rangers of Wrestling, bringing you your Friday Night Smackdown and your AEW Dynamite review. Alright, and I'm going to be joined by a very special guest. He is the inaugural winner of Bingo. He's the biggest evolution mark that I know, and he's the X-Pac of the community, but as we call him, C-Pac, the one, the only, the almighty CR21.
The almighty era has come to the Smackdown and AEW review. What's up,
But before
everybody?
but before we jump into this review, I just want to say we do play bingo on this channel. As I said, 021 is the inaugural winner. All you do is just look for one of these things on the stream because they always do happen. And if you win, I'll shout you out in my next video. And just let me know in the comments if you get bingo. All right, ready, CR?
Yep, I'm ready. Smackdown, let's go.
All right. So SmackDown started off with Rey Mysterio, right?
Yep, Rey Mysterio.
And of course, because it is Father's Day weekend, he talked about how it was hard for him to watch his son go through what he went through. And then Roman came out, right?
Yeah, Roman Reigns came out with Paul
Tell,
Heyman.
tell me, what did Roman say?
Roman Reigns basically came out there and he was just talking about how he's going to retain his championship, how he does things on his terms, he fights when he wants to, he makes all the rules, calls the shots. And I enjoy that segment. I thought it was pretty good. Pretty good way to open up the show, setting up for the main event.
I agree. I thought it was a really good segment,
Yep.
And it did do its job of establishing the main event. It's crazy how Raw and SmackDown are run by the same company, yet they're so different from each other.
Yeah, like on Raw, you got Alexa's Playground starting off the show. Like, come on now.
Yeah. All right. Then after that, we had Apollo Crews and Commando Hazid versus KO and Big E. What were your thoughts on this match?
Well, I was looking forward to the Commander Aziz's debut, but I thought the tag team match, was pretty solid. I didn't like it too much. I don't know. I just felt like something was off. I felt like we've seen this like so many times that I just couldn't invest to it, in my opinion.
Honestly, for me, I felt like this match kind of felt flat at establishing Commander Azid as a monster. I think when you compare to Monday Night Raw and how they established almost at WrestleMania as a monster, this match really didn't do that for me for Commander Azid. Do you get that feeling?
Yeah, and he did pin Kevin Owens, which sounds pretty good, but I don't know. It just I don't see them doing anything big with him.
Yeah, exactly. As I said, at WrestleMania, almost it built him as a monster, as this
And he was
unstoppable
over.
monster, and he got over. Commander Seed, it fell flat. The debut, in my opinion, just felt totally flat.
Yeah, I
What about
agree.
you guys in the chat? Do you guys feel that way about Commander Zed's debut? I like I said, it fell flat. Do you guys agree or disagree with us on that?
Let us know.
Yeah, let us know, definitely. Okay, so then after that, oh, here we go. Rinse and repeat. It was a battle for the crown. Nakamura versus Baron Corbin. And I counted. It was 5 times. This is the fifth time. The fifth time they face each other. Like, come on now.
Five
Come
times,
on.
five times, five times.
5 times. 5 times. And Corbin has been king of the ring since 2019. Oh, Michael 10159 says it was a solid match. A C did pretty decent. Yeah, I guess you can argue that he did, but again, didn't really establish him as a monster. So, what did you think of Nakamura versus Corbin for the fifth time?
I'm trying to be positive. Okay, I did like the promo package. That was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But the overall match, I mean, it's basically the same thing. I'm gonna say the only different thing that happened was the Shinsuke went clean this time. It wasn't a roll up. He actually went clean, and now he's your new king of the ring or whatever. So yeah, he got the crown. You love to see it.
Yeah, and like to be honest, like it was what was it? They said they were at 2 wins each.
Yeah, something like that. This was the
Yeah,
final chapter.
yeah, it was. So thank goodness that's over with. Hopefully we move on to something else.
Yep.
Yes. Then we got a Bianca Belair segment, and she basically says that Bailey got her just desserts, and that Bailey's mind games almost worked, and that she's proud and unapologetic, and that she wants to face Bailey in a side of Hell in the Cell. So, what are your thoughts on this?
I I thought the segment was pretty good. I think it did its part. I mean, the main focus on this segment, Bianca challenging Bailey to a Hell in a Cell match, and I was actually pretty surprised. I thought they were gonna do like Charlotte and Rhea Ripley in the cell, but they're doing Bianca and Bailey. Shocking.
Okay, well, Michael 101591 says, I hope tonight was the end of this crap feud between Nakamura and Corbin. Corbin needs to stay off TV. They had the crown on the spinning stool like it's some kind of prized possession. LOL. I agree with you on that, Michael. Also, to Nelly Nell says, if Baron Corbin is super duper hot, I disagree. He is not hot. I do not find him attractive.
Shut, 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 shut.
And I can't ask CR that because he's a guy, so.
But if you talk about Eva Marie, well, that's for a different topic.
Cinnaville Productions says, okay, as a straight guy, I can't debate if he is or he's not. Uh, no, he is not. I don't find him attractive at all. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So I'm actually excited to see Bianca Belair versus Bailey in a side of Hell in the Cell. You?
Yeah, for sure it's gonna be a good match. Like I'm not hating on it. I'm just saying I was just pretty shocked. But it's definitely gonna be a good match. This is
Yeah.
gonna be the first time outside of the horsewoman stepped inside the Hell in a Cell. Interesting.
Yeah. All right. Then we got Otis versus Angelo Dawkins. This match was okay. They felt like, like you really
Are you
didn't
sure
do
it was
like.
just okay? It was horrible.
Yeah. But what do you think of this match?
I thought it was pretty bad. Honestly, I mean, Montez and Chad Gable was pretty solid, but I
Yeah,
feel like
that
this
one
match
that one
was
was a solid.
rushed. You know, it was just there to fill him some time before the Hell in a Cell match. It just really did not need to happen.
I agree.
You
It
know?
didn't. Yeah. All right, and of course, the main event of the night was Rey Mysterio versus Roman Reigns inside Hell in the Cell. What did you think of this match?
Man, the storytelling was there. The only complaint was the commercials. I felt like we were getting commercials like every 2 minutes. I did not like that. That's the only problem I had. But the overall quality of the match, I thought was pretty good. For a TV match, I thought it was very good.
Did you catch that one scene where Mysterio was trying to pull Roman into the ring, but he
Oh, yeah,
couldn't?
yeah, yeah.
Because he couldn't. He couldn't.
Damn, they did really like that.
Yeah, I know. Now, let me ask you something. Were you disappointed that Rey Mysterio didn't wasn't thrown from the top of the cage, or are you happy with what we got?
I'm happy with what we got. I don't want Rey Mysterio to die. I
Me
mean,
too. I thought
not so-
I honestly thought that they were gonna go for it. That they were gonna throw Mysterio from the top of the cage.
he get thrown off like a building once or something when they were doing the Money in the Bank.
Roman,
Well,
the Swerve Show dog says Roman versus Ray should have been a Hell in a Cell. I agree, it should have been. I honestly feel like the reason they put it on tonight was because AEW was having their own cage match.
mm, that's something an AEW Mark will say. I don't know about that one.
But who knows? I mean, it was a good match. But now, what does this mean for Roman at Hell in a Cell?
Yeah, that's just something I'm thinking about. Thought they were gonna set up something. Maybe he could fight like Dominic a Hell in a Cell, but it clearly looks like it's not gonna happen. I don't even think he was on the show tonight.
It because what I was thinking was like it's Father's Day. WWE likes to be cruel sometimes.
Yep.
I was like, what better way to torture Rey Mysterio on Father's Day than to force him and watch him as Dominic gets thrown off that cage or gets beat down.
Damn, the Cheddar wants these guys to get thrown off the cage, guys. For the love of mankind.
Michael 10159 agrees with you. He says the Hell in a Cell match was alright, but too many commercials.
Yeah, like commercial like every 2 minutes. Like, come on now.
Yeah, definitely. So overall, what would you rate? What would you rate tonight's SmackDown?
Mm, I'll give SmackDown a 7.5 out of 10.
7.5 out of
That's
10.
actually my highest rating in a while.
Okay. What about out of 5?
Out of 5, I'll give it a 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5.
Yeah, 3 out of 5.
You know, Swarshaw hates when we cut it down the middle.
Oh yeah, 2.5. He don't like that.
Michael 101591 says SmackDown. He gives it a 1 out of 5.
Whoa.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
Why?
Michael. Come on, bro.
Personally, I would give it. I'd have to agree with you, a 3 out of 5, just because of the Hell in a Cell match. If it wasn't for that, this would not be getting a 3.
Yeah, yeah. That's the only reason I'm giving it a high rating. Because the rest was just, I mean,
Yeah,
you
that's the
know,
only reason it
it
deserves.
doesn't matter. We're gonna forget about it.
Yeah. All right. So next, we're gonna move into AEW Dynamite.
Yep. AEW Dynamite.
All right. So AEW Dynamite opened with the What was it called? The MMA cage fight.
Yep. Cage fight.
Wardlow versus Jake Hager. What did you think of this?
First of all, I love the setup. I like how they set it up, and I personally enjoy the match, or should I say the fight. I thought it was very good. I enjoyed it.
Right on. Cinnaville Productions gives a SmackDown 2 out of 5. Michael 101591 says 2 matches didn't make it a decent show tonight. I disagree with you, Michael, but okay.
Damn.
Um, um, to be honest, I felt like the cage fight started off a little bit slow. Like the first round, the first half of the first round, I feel like it started off really, really slow, and then it picked up towards the end. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Definitely the ending I did enjoy.
Oh yeah, definitely. Hager won by referee stoppage, right?
Yep. Little
By ref-
controversial ending, but I mean, it was still good for the most part.
yeah, and then Warlow and Spears come out, attack Jericho and Hager. MJF comes out.
Yep, which will set up a match between MJF and Sammy Guevara in 2 weeks.
Yeah, because Sammy Guerrero came out to save.
Yeah,
All right.
Hager.
What did you guys think of the cage match? Did you guys like it or not? Let us
Let
know.
us know.
Yes, let us know. All right. Then we had the 2-on-1 handicap matches: Darby Allin versus Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky. What did you think of this?
I you I think it was a pretty okay handicap match. I thought it was pretty good. I like the Sting wasn't even like a ringside or something. I thought he would come out. It was
No,
just
but
Darby
don't you
alone.
remember? Don't you remember Darby Allin said he could do it without Sting?
Oh yeah, I guess they're trying to go off that, but I mean, he proved that he does need Sting for these type of moments after
Yeah.
tonight.
Sin says it was an okay opener. Michael 101591 says Wardlow versus Hager in an MMA fight was okay. I hope this is a one-time thing for MMA fights on Dynamite. For going back to the handicap match, Darby tried to overcome the odds, but he just couldn't.
Yeah, simple as that.
He just couldn't. He tried really hard, but he couldn't. All right, then we got Orange Cassidy versus Cesar Bononi. Bononi.
AEW Dark Elevation Talent, pal.
I don't watch AEW Dark or Elevation. Okay, but yes, Cesar Bononi. I actually thought this was a really fun little match. You know, Michael 10159 says the handicap match was solid, but Darby shouldn't have took the L. Yeah, so they were saying, I thought this Orange Cassidy match was a really fun match. The wingman tried to gave Cassidy a makeover twice, and then Statlander distracted the ref, and the best friends got involved. What did you think of this match?
I'm gonna be honest. I did not expect too much from this match, but I was surprised. I expected this to be, a little quick squash match, but it turned out to be pretty good.
All right, before we continue any further, I want you guys to give a big round of applause, a big warm welcome to my co-host since day one. He's the one, the only
No way.
Swerve Show.
He's
What's up?
here.
Been listening to you guys, man. I survived the tornado, but it's still happening for another 12 hours, man. But seems like a lot of people don't like SmackDown today. I was looking at the reviews that you guys gave on your chat room. Michael won, 1 out of 5, and et cetera, et cetera. That's kind of wild considering it was a Hell in a Cell match. But what's up, CR and Dattila?
Yo, what's up?
Hey, Swerve.
Like you're not
Are you?
electrocuted no more.
Yeah, you
Not yet.
survived the what was it? Tornado?
Yeah, it's still going crazy. It's wild.
Oh
There's
wow,
still warnings going on. But are you guys doing
that's
the
crazy.
Dynamite review as well or now? Did I just miss out on
Yeah,
that?
we're on the Dynamite review actually.
We're talking about the Orange
My
Cassidy match.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I didn't listen to it, so I'll chime in on you guys. Sorry for interrupting, but I'll try to
No, it's
answer
okay.
as a fan since I didn't watch it.
No, it's okay. You know you're always welcome on the channel whenever.
Cool. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Here
Yeah, of
comes the
course.
steam.
You're my co-host, so like door's always
But
open
so
for you.
before Dynamite though, who won in the Hell in a Cell? I did not catch that part.
The tribal chief.
Okay.
No.
So it's still Rey Mysterio and Roman Reigns at Survivor Series, or Hell in a Cell, or did they switch it up?
I don't know, honestly. They haven't said.
No problem. All right, my bad. I'll stop interrupting. The chat rooms for like
It's okay. Look! I finally get to use it.
Let's go.
Let's go. I made it.
Only if you guys knew what me, CR, and Attila were the struggle for this backdrop, the background.
Yes, I still had to make the duo one. All right. So where were we? Oh yes. Then it was Cody Rhodes and Brock Anderson, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Brock
Not
Anderson.
Brock Lesnar. But
It was Brock Anderson and QT Marshall versus Cody Rhodes and Brock Anderson versus QT Marshall and Aaron Solo. So, what were your thoughts on this match? You're gonna have to tell me what you thought because I kind of wasn't paying attention to this match because I was creating my little layup thing right here.
are you talking to me or Swerve?
You CR.
Oh,
Swerve
I
is
thought it
on
was a
mute.
pretty good match. I did not expect nothing from this match, but I mean the ending really. Come on, man. Cody Rhodes got to go over again. Come on, Cody Rhodes. Come on, bro. He's winning like every week. I mean, it was just pointless. I want the storyline to end, in my opinion. I think it's bad.
Michael 101591 says, and Brock Anderson did pretty decent. I think he's a decent wrestler. And Swerve just built on this. So let me take this thing off because it looks weird with just you and me.
Yeah, I was about to say, what's going on? There we go.
Like I said, I still got to work on the duels one. I'm halfway.
That's in
Working
the
on
works.
it. It's in the works, people. All right. So then we got a special message by Andrade, El Ídolo. Who, by the way, is El Ídolo. El Ídolo.
Man, now I'm acting like JR now.
For you non-Spanish speakers, is El Ídolo. He said AEW is a home of many stars and many talent. And that he is a superstar. And that he deserves an opportunity for the TNT and AEW title. He says he's third generation. And of course, Vicky Guerrero grew up with Eddie Guerrero. And he said that him and Vicky Guerrero have a surprise. What do you think the surprise is?
Alberto Del Rio to AEW confirmed.
Are you serious?
The surprise? Maybe he goes after Omega also for the AEW championship.
This is crazy because I wonder what the surprise is. I mean, is it a debuting wrestler?
Yeah, it could be that. A new gimmick?
Delina, maybe?
There you go.
Like you said, Alberto Del Rio.
Who knows? I mean, you never know.
I'm personally excited.
Yep.
Michael 101591 says, no, we don't need Del Rio in AEW.
Man, just like that.
Yeah. All right. But before we continue, later on in the night, it was established that Vicky Guerrero will be wrestling on June 30th. What are your thoughts on that?
Yes, finally. Eddie Guerrero will be wrestling. This will be the greatest wrestling.
It'll be like that?
Ever. Yep. Can't wait for she's going to do a frog splash, shooting star press. All that stuff is so damn about.
I don't think she's that athletic to do a
A
shooting
V
star press.
trigger.
But she's gonna try to do the frog splash, and I wouldn't be surprised if like she does a whole
It'll be a good
thing.
moment though. I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah, yeah, it would be. Honestly, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, same here.
Definitely want to see how she pays tribute to Eddie Guerrero.
That would be dope.
Yeah, definitely. Then we had Penelope Ford versus Julia Hart. Ford dominated this match, honestly. Like, sorry
Yeah.
about the fireworks. I think it was a good match, good women's match. You know.
I personally, of course, enjoyed this match.
Yes.
Good work rate.
Oh, Michael 101591 says that match is going to suck. We got Vicky Guerrero and Rebel, both who can't wrestle. Ouch.
That's the point.
All right. So, of course, Penelope Ford won, and she won by submission. Michael 10159 agrees. This was a solid women's match against Ford and Hart. Yeah, definitely a good match. Right, CR?
Yeah, pretty solid women's match.
All right. And, of course, in the main event, we had the trios match between Penta, Cero Miedo, Frankie Kazarian, and Eddie Kingston versus Matt Jackson and the Good Brothers. First of all, I have to say, I think this was a really good match. Definitely, if I had to pick a match of AEW, this would be the match of the night. Of course, Nick Jackson got involved, and that allowed Matt Jackson, the Good Brothers, to get involved. But what were your thoughts on this match?
I thought it was an amazing main event. I expected it to be good, but not that good. I was actually pretty surprised, and it was a good match. Good main event. Good trios main event.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Like I said, if I had to pick a match, a match of the night, it would definitely be the trios match. That was a really good match.
It's really no argument.
Yes, but overall, so what do you think was the better? I know there was two different cage matches. It was the Hell in a Cell and the cage fight. Which one did you like better? The Hell in a Cell or the Hell in a Cell? I have to agree. I like the Hell in a Cell match a lot better.
Yeah.
Michael 101591 says good main event. It was, but the show was meh for me, but still better than SmackDown. Yeah, I definitely did like the Hell in a Cell match a lot better. Okay. So that being said, guess that's it for the show. CR, do you have anything to plug or promote?
Stay tuned. Maybe we'll do a live stream. Who knows? 5 hours for no reason.
I'm not doing no live stream for random 5 hours.
But yeah, other than that, thank you for having me on the show for the Smackdown and AEW review.
Of course, and next week, I believe, AEW Dynamite goes back. No, actually, no, is on Saturday.
Yep,
so
in 2 weeks.
Yeah, no more late night shows.
Yes, finally.
Nope. All right. Thank you so much to everybody who's tuned in for this review. And again, thank you for staying up. I know for some of you East Coasters, it is already 12:34 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But again, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your night or morning, wherever you guys may be. Bye.